Morning, Steve here in Chicago with the morning grain comments. Market's a little bit higher overnight. Two questions that the market is trying to figure out right now. Number one, is there going to be a deal with China? There was announced a $70 billion arrangement that maybe China would buy that much worth of ag products. That's a lot of ag products, and would be a game changer for the U.S., whether they buy beans or whether they buy corn products, whether they buy meat, or anything else. The problem is that there's really no confirmation from Washington that this is really a deal. So we just kind of have to figure out, what that means. And weather, you've got one map showing pretty much normal weather over the next couple of weeks across most of the Midwest, while the other map is drier. And so with crop ratings where they're at, we're definitely looking at a bigger crop than what the USDA is forecasting in their last S&Ds. But the problem is, is this about the best ratings that we're going to get for the year, especially if this one weather model is correct. At an annual ag conference, first the wheat group decided that wheat prices might be just a little bit high. They recognize there's dryness in Russia, and there's dryness in Eastern Europe, there's dryness in Australia, and there could be some dryness maybe here in the United States. But still, you have big stocks, and you really don't have the export demand out of the United States to push prices higher. The corn analyst was kind of mixed. He said the numbers are bullish, but certainly the crop ratings offer resistance above the market. And the soybean analyst was basically negative. There's just too many beans in the world and a lot of uncertainty as far as the Chinese trade. And next year, a normal South American crop should weigh on prices. Still, the meal market is probably the leader with protein demand up and supply out of Argentina down. So again, it's market's trying to decide, should we trade below $10 nearby beans or wait a little bit? Should we trade below $3.80 nearby corn, or should we wait a little bit? Or should we trade below $5 wheat, or should we wait a little bit? Other than that, Trump administration has indefinitely delayed a proposed overhaul of U.S. biofuel policy. There's just a lot of discussion on both sides as what should happen to the policy. Finally, funds are long 80,000 beans, 90 meal, short 50 oil, long 150 corn, and about even in the wheat market. So they're a little bit at a better position to move the market one way or the other, either selling out of their positions or going higher. Outside markets still being influenced by global trade issues, still being influenced on the fact that U.S. may raise interest rates, and still being influenced by the fact that higher U.S. dollar from a grain standpoint encourages South America and Black Sea to increase production, which would compete for U.S. exports. As always, these are my thoughts and not those of ADM Investor Services, and have a safe and profitable trading day.